How's it going, man? You good? Hablamos en portuñol. Inglés en portuñol. Hey, man, thank you so much for making the time. Happy belated birthday, by the way.
Yeah, thank you.
How did you celebrate your birthday?
I went to Miami.
You went to Miami. Enough said. Was that the first time you've ever been to Miami?
In my first time being in America. So for me now, everywhere I go is the first time.
When you were younger, when you thought of America, is this what you expected?
More or less, yes.
Oh yeah?
Yeah.
Even Charlotte?
I don't know, the atmosphere, the buildings, everything. We saw many movies, American movies. So it looks the same. Just
looking at your career, going to new cultures, going to new places is something that you're used to. Born in Mallorca, you went to Aragon, to Zaragoza, then you ended up going to Scandinavia, then you go to Greece, and then you go to Augsburg in, just outside Munich, in Bavaria. When you get to a new place, you've become accustomed to adapting, right? It's easy for you now.
Yeah, I mean, now it's easy. The first times, for example, in Copenhagen was difficult the first year. During the years, you are more mature.
And you adapt. Oh, look at that. That looks amazing. Thank you so much.
Thank you.
I hope you're hungry.
Yes, I am.
You guys are welcome to get some of this, by the way. But let's start at the beginning. You're from Mallorca. Yeah. We're here having Spanish food.
I only miss one thing. It's called sobrasada.
Sobrasada, yep.
You take a bit of sobrasada and you put in the top of the bread and you eat.
Sounds amazing. So let's go back to Zaragoza. What was that like? You were playing in the Segunda there, which a lot of people might not understand is a very high level of football. The Segunda in Spain. It's not like the second division.
It's more difficult than the first league because in the first league you have the best players, of course, but there you have 2-3 teams that they will win.
Yeah.
In Segunda, you don't know who will win.
Yeah.
I mean, one year can be the best team of Segunda, or next year can be the
worst team.
The worst team.
After Zaragoza, you went to Copenhagen. Mm-hmm. Did you have other options, or was it something that you wanted to try? I want to go to Scandinavia to play for this team.
I wanted to get experience in Europe, playing in Champions League and this stuff.
So you spent, 2 seasons with Copenhagen?
3.
3 seasons. Champions League, scored a goal against Celtic. Mm-hmm. That was a big goal. Round of 16, I think, to beat them. Is that one of the biggest goals of your career?
Yeah, I can say yes.
And then you decide to go to a team where the fans don't love you if things don't go well. You went to Olympiacos. What's it like going from a team like Copenhagen to a team that is the biggest in Greece, and where the fans, it's like borderline insane what it's like over there. So what was that experience like?
In that moment, when I received the offer, or I thought that was the perfect moment to leave Copenhagen. I follow always my feelings. I don't think a lot, I just follow my...
That can get you into trouble.
Yeah.
So you get there, you're out in the airport in Athens, and was it like, it must be a bit of a dream come true to play for a team like Olympiacos, right?
Yes, when I arrived with in the airport with my parents, there was 2-3 people from the club, and they start to me, okay, now don't speak, you just go to the car. And I say, why, what happened? Because I didn't expect when the doors open
for there to be so many people.
Maybe 20, 30 people waiting you.
And what happens when you lose? Do you leave the house?
No, you just stay home and order food, nothing else.
Before I ask you some more questions, I want to dig into this. I don't know what this is, but this looks amazing. You should taste this. This is so good. You want some?
Yeah, bravas.
Here at Catalu.
It's good, it's good.
Yeah, let's get space. Get a plate. Yeah, Portuguese people are like that, man. Especially in football.
Not all.
Not all. If you're talking to someone who doesn't understand why James Rodriguez didn't make it, or another player didn't. Well, I say he didn't make it. He did make it. He won. He went to the Bundesliga.
Yes.
But I'm talking. But another player of his level, what would you say is one thing that can really impact whether a player has a good career or a bad career?
I think it depends a lot of things. To arrive to be a professional is a lot of things. It's not only the quality of the player. It's moments. In very small moments, your career change.
Like moments on the field?
On the field, on the life, everything. Have luck in the right moment and be in the right moment, in the right time to be there, ready for change.
You mentioned your family when you arrived in Athens, that you were with your family, your parents, right?
Yeah.
Your parents were here as well.
Yeah.
How important have they been to your career?
All.
Everything.
I mean, yeah, everything.
Because of the support, emotionally, like.
If I need anything, they are there, always.
Do they ever watch your games and go, Pep, come on, man, you need to make this pass, and why did you do that? And why do they ever criticize?
Still now.
So your parents are involved in everything. You're at Augsburg. How does the whole MLS thing come about? Had you ever considered before this coming to MLS? Was
Yeah.
MLS in your plans?
Yeah.
When did that start happening?
Maybe when Zlatan Ibrahimovic came here.
Oh, so it was a while ago already.
Yeah. I mean, America for me was one place that I always want to have the experience to live in America.
What was your perception of the league? Like, what did you know about the league? How did you? Ooh, octopus. Yeah. What did you think of the league? That's good stuff,
good,
yeah? Do they have that in Mallorca? No, I'm kidding. Everywhere. So this was your first experience. You're like, you got a call from a team in Charlotte. They're interested in you. So how difficult a decision was that to make?
Yeah, well, it was very difficult because I had a short time to decide.
What's a short time? A few days?
A few days, 5 hours.
Okay.
In the same time was like, when I say yes, then was a good decision.
You were following your feelings.
Yeah.
You've already played, you've already experienced 2 home games. The atmosphere, how's everything been?
It's totally different than maybe Europe, but it's something that is very, very nice to live and to be in the pitch when the game starts, when it's like a kind of show.
Yeah, but it's something that you're starting to see a little bit more in European football too.
Yeah,
they're starting to
now.
take ideas from the
Yes.
United States and go, oh, that looks good,
Yeah.
and we can keep them happy in the stands if we do that. I'm a big fan of this league. You know, I come from Portugal and I grew up on Portuguese football and La Liga as well, because when I was growing up in Portugal, Figo was at Barcelona. You know, Ronaldo was the phenomenon. So I grew up with that football. European football has always been a part of like my footballing DNA. But when I moved to this country, I fell in love with Major League Soccer. And one of the reasons was, here was a league where every team can compete with every other team. You know, you have a few teams for a couple of years are better than the others, but over time it fluctuates and everybody has a chance. So that's something that you're going to experience that you don't necessarily know.
Yes.
But you can go into any game expecting that it's going to be a tough game. And that's got to be exciting for a player.
I saw the game is open. Who have the best day that day, they won.
And how do you feel about that as a competitor? That must be...
It's nice. It's very nice because it's like for the forward players, it's very nice to can create, I don't know, 10 or 15 chances in one game.
Right.
It's top. I mean,
you have more opportunities to change
Yes,
the game.
to change the game and to feel good and this.
I think I speak for everybody in Charlotte that they're looking to see you have all those opportunities to change the game 100%. I really appreciate your time. I think now we can take some time and actually eat some of this with everybody else.
They can help us.
They can definitely help us. If not, I'll take some to the lady of the house and she'll be happy with me.